An exciting Saturday morning. Welcome to Breakfast in Bed, your number one weekend starter. My name is Bababumi Agbibi, where we bring you all the fun and entertainment you can think of just to get your weekend in the right perspective.
And I am Adedayo Kende. Welcome to Breakfast in Bed.
And the only queen in the house, the only diva, soft, simple, sweet. What do you expect? I'm Elizabeth Shulani Okwoke. My space, what? Skinny. No, you want to come for me, skinny.
No, come for you, So I'm just, there's something about self-proclamation. There's something they call it when you wake up in the morning. They tell you to, before it manifests, they tell you to do something in the morning every time.
Professor?
No, to tell yourself you're wonderful, you're nice, you're great. So I understand you're in that phase, and even with the shade this morning, it shows that you're in that phase, and it's all right. Well, whatever rocks your boat, whatever makes you happy. It's 2026. You want to see people smiling and being happy.
As it should be. What do you expect? Like, see, but this morning, I don't want to shout. I just want to be gentle. Gentle.
When are you not gentle?
I'm always gentle. Like I'm gentle.
So how's your week been, both of you?
Well, my week has been good. My week has been great, to be very honest. My week has been great. Interesting, no stress, chilling, as I should. Social media has been keeping me company, as it should. I've been laughing, I've been giggling, I've been frowning, I've been a bit scared for some people, for some things, and I've been living the way I should live though. But social media has been it for me this week. I enjoyed, and I'm still enjoying every part of social media.
Speaking of that social media, I'm coming to that. You said two things. You said there are two things you want to do away. And that is why the first one is
How is your week first now?
I'm coming. Hold on.
Did you dream of
Hold on.
But there's something that when you have personal conversations, it shouldn't become public discussions. But then go ahead.
I don't know if you dreamt of Bumi.
Go ahead.
Okay. You know what? First, my week was... my week, I was a bit under the weather. I've been very strong. As I said this morning, I don't want to shout.
Is that why I came with the black shades?
Yes, because I'm having cold. I missed some cuddles that could keep me warm. You get it? So it's really been disturbing me. And and here, back to you. You said this social media thing. When you said social media has been this for you, you said you want to do it forever.
Okay, so
how come social media is...
Okay, it's part of the things, luckily it falls under our topic. It's part of the things we're going to talk about later today, and I will explain why. So relax, chill, enjoy yourself. Okay, Adedayo, was your week?
It was fine. Just like you said, social media has actually been...
What did you say at first?
I said social media.
Okay, yeah, just trying to catch it.
I was about to. Social media has actually been in the mix of everything, and I don't know who else has seen this. I think Espine, what's this guy's name? This guy that has been in news for child trafficking in the US.
Jeffrey Epstein?
Epstein,
yeah. Yeah, the Epstein files. Yeah,
and I've seen lots of them, and I'm wondering how. Like, actually, his case to me is still a mystery because I feel like he's not dead.
Oh, you think so?
I feel like he's not dead, but because so many things have actually been coming out, and lots of theories saying he has done this, he has worked with so many popular
and public figures,
billionaires, and people that would say rule the world today that we know. He has obviously worked with them, and it's just a lot. And obviously his files are still coming out, and hopefully they get to the root of things that he has done. But away from that,
the fact that a British ambassador to the United States was sacked recently, Madison, because of the same Epstein file.
Someone even had to resign just because he was linked to the whole story. But it's a lot.
So this is me being, I don't know, I'm quite skeptical about it. So the fact, is it that there's more to it?
Yes.
Those that are actually resigning, not those that have been sacked. Is it that there is more to it? Because when you're linked to someone, you can be linked to anybody. But I don't think if I have that, if we did any shady business, I should be quick to resign. I feel when you're quick to resign, then it actually proves that there was some shady business.
That was
but
what
Trump
really
is actually linked to it, and
obviously Trump has obviously been debunking,
but
saying he's not linked. He's not linked.
You wouldn't expect Trump to resign.
Even if we've been seeing pictures and videos of the both of them online, obviously, Baba still kept on saying.
You could be friends. But listen, I'm not. saying things, whatever, because the Epstein files was convicted. It was found guilty and convicted. So yes, it was a guilty man before he died. So I'm not saying because people that were linked to him, you shouldn't just agree.
But do you know one thing?
Because this person was because I'm a friend to a particular person and the person eventually went to steal, does that mean that I'm linked to steal?
The reason why people are really associating him with Epstein is because he went to the island. Like people who go to that island obviously do not go there for maybe they go there for other things that when the
what you think. So no, I understand. I'm not trying to disapprove every thought, but I'm just saying that there's an island where people go to do their shady business like he's been doing. But a neutral, innocent person can decide to go to that island, see what happened there, and decide not to go there again. But while he went there the first time, pictures were taken. He didn't know pictures were taken. Now, years after, you're bringing out the pictures, and I'm wondering, I just went there once, and I saw what happened, and I didn't go back there.
Do you know he kept saying he doesn't have any relationship with him, even if pictures were there that both of them were friends. What would they have caused him to say, oh, we're friends? But he never said anything like friendship. He only said, I don't know him.
Yeah, it's just debunking.
He has just been saying, he doesn't want to hear anything about it, because that's what I was wondering. There's something shady about the whole story.
But do you know we can decide not to know people that we know? Like that's me. No,
because there's something shady in the middle.
The fact that we were seatmates in primary school does not mean that I want to say that I don't know you. I can stand that I don't know you. I don't want to know you 20 years after I don't know you.
If it was a
good
if it was a good relationship on a legal ground, obviously you associate yourself with that person. But the fact that this person is coming out for the wrong reasons, obviously nobody wants to associate with that kind of person.
I choose to mind my business.
But then I'm just but the things in their file, the old expose, the scary. I continuously had 14-year-olds on the news, and I got so scared. Child trafficking. I got so scared. Many people are involved in it. Even now he has dropped the title of a prince, but former Prince Andrew of England is also involved in the whole drama, and he had to drop his title.
Bill Clinton
he had to leave the palace, had to go to private residence. A lot is involved, but then
big people.
The powerful can scare you sometimes.
I would be surprised if one of
No. But I think it's predominantly. So I was having this discussion yesterday, looking at the people involved. I think
3 million files?
Predominantly white people. I think it's predominantly white. There might be blacks, but I think predominantly white people. And I think the ladies, the girls involved are predominantly white.
Just like
girls.
one of the old story said, Trump allegedly said he doesn't want to get associated with black and whatever they do on that. So obviously it's just more of the other color.
Trump is the most controversial president ever lived in this world. His assertions, his claims, quite controversial, but taking a deeper look, you might just want to brace off and look like maybe not.
This is actually the first time I know I'm really interested in someone's case. Like when I started seeing trending on, like it was trending on X, and I'm wondering who is this guy. I have to go and check.
It's worth being
it's worth reading.
Yeah, interested in. But I'm interested in the case.
Yeah.
But I'm scared of the outcome of the case.
Yes.
Because I know that if
so
they
many people,
really get into it, many people will go down. So I'm scared that many people will go. Those that we think are very powerful and untouchable will go down. I think that's why I have a bit of fear. Why are we going there?
Like, is that bad that you were going through the whole trends online? You think he's still alive? Once you do your find out, like,
the way the whole stuff is exactly the way the whole thing is.
So what's up with the case? Like,
but then,
and the guy is up
but then the
chilling.
ladies, many of the ladies that were involved are still alive. They want justice. They're fighting for justice, and we hope they certainly get justice because being abused at 14, it could be very traumatic for many people. So when they sit and say they demand justice, it's understandable. As much as we support that they demand justice, I'm kind of a bit scared for how the powerful might fall. Very interesting. But then. We've got more stories on the world of social media. We'll go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
I'll give you some breakfast in bed, honey. Breakfast in bed, cocoa. Girl, you're the love of my life, and I excited tonight to give you.
So yeah, one of us is Faith. Why is smiling? Okweyemi Famakin came online. Should I use the word lamenting, shouting? Yeah, though. He was complaining that Yemoli misquoted him, didn't understand him. At the point was saying he's illiterate, trying to like, let's watch the video. Talking about his wife's business,
product,
saying
yeah.
he didn't sell it well, he didn't comment well or something. Let's just listen to the video.
Nigerians will preach against body shaming. They'll say body shaming is bad, excuse me. They'll say body shaming is bad, don't body shame someone. Body shaming is this and that. And the same people who preached body shaming is bad, when it comes to somebody that they collectively don't like, all the things that they preached against, they will do it to that person. The same people that will preach body shaming is bad, don't body shame, body shaming, body shaming. That's when it comes to somebody that they don't like. The thing they preached against, they will do it to that person. That's why I always say it's that to not ever listen to the words of Nigerians. Listen to their actions.
So, yeah.
So my issue here is, fine, yes, you can air your mind, you can vent, but don't body shame people. You understand? You can say what you want to say, but there's a limit to.
Okay, so just a backstory. Yeah. So now, Okweyemi actually did a critic, whatever, on Yemoli's the wife's perfume.
Yeah.
So she's known as Tayobi.
Yeah.
So let's call her Tayobi, not Yemoli's wife, because the people actually complain that don't tag me with my partner, I've got a name. So Tayobi. And he said the perfume 160K. He did a detailed analysis and review on that perfume. He complained about the printing on the bottle and said, you know, that printing, suck whoever printed that thing for you, it's actually wrong. It's not looking neat and tidy. Now, there are different ingredients, if I should call it, layers to perfume. You have the first, second, third layer. So he said the first layer is not what he likes, but the second, third layer, perfect. And if you can afford it, 160,000, buy it. That is what he said. Whoever was with Okweyemi liked it and said, well, but Okweyemi brought out another perfume, which is a fake of an international perfume, and said, well, they kind of given an analysis that they smell alike, more like a copycat, but that wasn't said verbally. It was people just thinking that was said. So Yemoli saw the video and Yemoli started ranting and fighting and saying, yeah, because Okweyemi, the team reached out to Okweyemi to do this for 6 million. It charged 6 million for the influencing, and they didn't give it to him, and then he went to buy it, and now he's talking down on the product. So this is my take about it. So that's like the backstory. So this is my take about it. Now, I'm going to blame Okweyemi and I said I'm going to blame him for just one thing. One thing is they reached out to you to do the influencing for the perfume, and you gave your rate card. Like I said, many people know that but that's Okweyemi's rate card. I've seen his rate card. His rate card is 6 million. So, so he told them 6 million naira, and they couldn't afford it. They didn't do it. So now, where I find it as an issue is, if you didn't do it, if they didn't pay you, then why did you go and buy it and do a review for it? That is where I blame him. Because if they said they couldn't afford your money, then forget the product, forget the review, forget the analysis, let it go. Now, going to buy it, something that they couldn't afford your bill, you're now going to buy it for 160, trying to do a review. It's kind of giving what else?
Where I draw the line is, yeah, just like you said, he was being contacted to do a review about so product. He gave them their rate card they could not afford, and he went ahead to still get that same product and set up a camera to do a review on that because obviously he has just done a free publicity for an advert for them. So yeah, he has his faults for doing it, or for going ahead to do those review. I'm criticizing whatever. But the only place I just feel like, oh, he was right, was where he said the printing. He made a case for the printing where he said, he said the printings were peeling off because this perfume is too expensive to start having faults, and which is understandable. You're going to buy something for 160,000. You should expect at least not 100% perfection, but there are some little details that obviously you feel like, oh, this thing should be done well. And the other part where I would fault Yemoli is obviously, Okpe has come online. He has said so many things. Why must you threaten? And it's a thing. It's not even just Okpeyemi. It's a Nigerian thing. Whenever you're having issues with someone, the next thing you start doing is body shaming. We saw what happened when Okpeyemi had issues with Chief Priest. The other time about his restaurants in, I don't know, maybe in Asaba. And Okpeyemi criticized the food and said one or two things about it. And next thing, Chief Priest came out saying, oh, you're a very poor man, blah, blah, blah. So I feel like we've gone past that era where when someone is criticizing, honest criticism, next we just feel like, oh, we have to just body shame, and which I won't accept. And going as far as telling him, oh, I'll do so and so to you, threatening him with courtism. I feel like Okpeyemi is a socialist, is an influencer to people.
Before this perfume thing, he and Yemoli already had issues.
No, they don't. They had issues. Like
talking about the food, he talked about
Okpeyemi said he had done when Yemoli maybe his food business or whatever. Like he did a free publicity and promotion for him. He did that for him, but another one is going to come, and then you need to pay. So maybe this is him just thinking, well, it's Yemoli, let me just do it for the wife. Maybe that's him thinking. Yeah, exactly. But the fact that he has, like he said when he did it for free for Yemoli did not acknowledge. It didn't, like, you didn't even remember to say that now.
Yes.
That you have done something for you for free. Just because I demanded my rate card 6 million,
and could not.
You're now saying because you could not afford it or your team could not afford it, then you're coming for me. And every that perfume review Okpeyemi did, to be honest, it's not bad.
Like I saw no fault in it.
In that review. The only issue I have with him is they didn't pay your bill, and then you went to go and do it, and you're doing it for free at the end of the day. No, that's the issue. But the review is not bad. If it was spilling, it was spilling. And it's not like he said the perfume is bad. He didn't say the perfume is bad.
You only mentioned the spilling.
He said whoever printed that thing on that bottle for you should be sacked. That is what he said. And that is the issue, and that is what should be addressed. Now, for Yemoli to come up and start insulting him, start threatening him, start saying this. But I like the latest video Okpeyemi brought out, saying, you know what, I'm not going to have this back and forth with you on social media.
Come on, man to man.
It's best we see man to man and have this conversation. And to be very honest, that's my energy. Because going back and forth on online is tiring.
We saw a very good example. We saw a very good example last year when
VDM and Mr.
Jollof. When you see me, come and tell me.
At this point, and I like what
come and tell me.
At this point,
so
if you feel you want to do this back and forth with me, don't let us do it on. It started online, but let us do it in reality.
So let me ask you a question: are you guys encouraging confrontation?
No.
Like,
see, just because we have issues online, we can sit down and talk. And if you feel like me talking to you in person, that's not what you want. And if you want it the other way, no wala.
You see, look, I don't have, for me, it's not every time I have the energy to be setting up ring lights and putting camera and saying we want to talk.
Yeah.
I've dropped my own piece. You are having issues with it. I'm going to drop it. You know, when we see, let us see, have the conversation. And if it's conversation, we can now, fine. If it's no longer conversation, we can, fine. But then the fact that we're going to start doing this back and forth on social media is not my thing. And I like the fact that Okpeyemi said it. I mean, I don't have anything, no. But, you know, let us see and have the conversation. I didn't talk down on your business. I only said, sack your printer. And your printer is, except you are the one that is the print, except Yemoli is the one printing for his wife. That is why it's paint. You should actually look at the review and can, you know, his reviews sometimes could be excessive. Yes. But this review was just so plain, easy, and straight to the point.
But those reviews, to me, I feel like there are areas where you lack, where you are at fault. And obviously, that's a chance for you to work on. Very simple. You said, the printing on these things are peeling off. So now imagine on the long run, the perfume are in the store.
He didn't say anything bad.
The perfumes are in the store for a very long time, and someone just comes from nowhere, just picks it up, and these things are just peeling off. No, come on. Everybody wants something that they can. Even there are times where the content inside it is finished. There are times where you just want to just use it to just arrange well, and at least those are the things that beautify whatever you're selling. So he has fought you. The printing on this thing is very bad. Whoever had worked on it should get a sacking or whatever, or you change the person. Very simple.
And the fact that we use this, they use this word so easily and so free on site.
See,
what will happen on site? I don't understand. What will happen on site?
Do you know the thing? Yemoli just portrayed what a Nigerian will do that is in power. Because they feel like, oh, just because you've come out to say one or two things about, oh yeah, come, let's see, or I will use my power on you. So Yemoli is actually very wrong for what he did.
And the truth is,
he over-criticized
that is what he felt. But the truth is, Okpeyemi is the first when it comes to influencing. I was talking that I've said it one time that not many people are influencers. Those that claim that influencers, not many people are influencers. But he is an influencer, I must agree. In the food space, he has done very well. Now, he actually moved to the perfume space, and he's doing very well. And many people have come out to say, you know what, bad publicity, good publicity, bad review, good review from Okpeyemi is actually going to get you figures and numbers from people. People will still reach out to say, okay, we want to buy this thing, we want to check this thing.
Before today, I'm very sure nobody knew Tayobi was into perfume.
Yes, and the truth is...
And he just give her free publicity just like that.
Tayobi might even be selling with this publicity that's been done. I didn't know Tayobi was into perfume. The only issue I know about Tayobi, and the only thing I've heard of Tayobi is the airplane issue she had with her now husband and the ex, and I think that's the best thing they get in the news for. Ex and husband and this.
And the husband the husband opening the clothing store. That's the only thing.
That's the only thing I hear about them. So I feel he has given them enough publicity. But now saying on site when we see, I know that over telling you that your printer is bad.
He should be happy.
A good job.
Yemoli should be happy for that publicity Okpeyemi gave them.
That's what I'm saying, Okpeyemi, well done. You are doing a good job.
But threatening people that when you see them, you're going to do this, do that to them. It's not everybody you should be threatening. That's just a cue for Yemoli. Don't threaten everybody because you might not end up where you want to be.
Let's move on, Joe.
Moving to the next story. We all know him. Kunle Afolayan.
I don't know him.
You don't know him? Where have you been?
Well, if you don't know him,
superstar.
Then if you don't know him, maybe you were born yesterday. How old are you? You must be 4. He must be 3.
Right, even number 2.
Kunle Afolayan was recently at an event where he was being asked questions about how the marketing world of movie promotion has actually been going, and he made mention of the new strategy most people use now, obviously going online, dancing. Most of the time they do it as funny videos and just to promote whatever movie that is coming up. And he made mention of Funke Akindele saying, oh, he won't come online and start dancing. It's not possible. People like Funke Akindele, that's what they will do. But he was not saying that from a bad side of the whole story. But Funke Akindele took it upside down and saying, oh, don't mention my name, oh, I am not the first, blah, blah, blah. If you won't do it, I will do it. And if it doesn't work for you, obviously stick to what you know how to do. And it cost a lot of back and forth online. Funke Akindele coming online saying this, saying that. But let's see if we can
let's watch Kunle's video where Kunle spoke. Let's see that video.
It comes to somebody that's
my question is 2 things really. Number 1 is that you don't do a lot of collaborations, and number 2 is that I know you don't like cinema. So the question is that something that is going to change? Is there a reason why you haven't done a lot of collaborations in the past? And are you doing anything big for cinema soon, given the current landscape?
Okay, for cinema, you are totally wrong, because I am one of the people who started all of this cinema gig. Even all this dancing, I started before anybody. And you can ask, I dance in London, even London. So it's not just local. And the likes of Kene are here, when I went hunting and I met the senior Kene and, Odeon Streatham, not even Greenwich that everybody is going now. And this was 2006, actually. And we did all the runs, but see, it's draining. I want to make a film if you guarantee me that I don't have to dance to sell that film.
How will I guarantee?
You and Kene, you know, even Ladron, you know, we've been trying to do things, but what are there other? We need to come up with other strategies. How do we sell without exhausting ourselves? I don't know how Funke and the likes of them are doing it, creating all of those kits every day, changing different costumes. I cannot. But I'm looking to, I have stories. We have stories we've been working on for like 3 days, and like more than.
Yeah, so you read it all. From what he said, from what the little summary I can do is, I have done that in the past. I'm not doing it now. Okay. That's what you just said.
Okay, so, and Funke came, and well, we have the screenshots of where Funke wrote so many things on our story. So, Kunle didn't say anything wrong.
Nah.
Omotola also granted an interview. She didn't say anything wrong. Mwabudu talked about it. She didn't say anything wrong. Shafi Bello, I've talked about that she cannot dance. She didn't say anything wrong. Jaye Kuti said it one long time ago that she cannot dance. All of them did not say anything wrong. Nobody is criticizing or talking down that Funke dances or Toyin dances. What they are saying is it's too much work for them.
Nobody has that energy.
That I can't produce a movie
and start dancing,
and then I'm going around to start dancing just because I want to promote the movie. Now, if it works for you, why not do it? But the fact that you call me, that's what they're saying. The fact that you call them as an actor and then you expect them to start dancing after
just to promote it.
It's just to promote it. It's not that thing. But what he said there, and that's why I actually do not understand why Funke actually exploded that way. He said, hold on, I know you want to talk. He said that I don't know the way Funke and I don't know the way they do it.
And that was
but for him, it's exhausting. That is just so simple. I can always say I don't know how a particular colleague does this, but then me, I will not do it. It's just as simple as that. And to be very honest, I watched one dancing video trying to promote a movie yesterday. One actor did it. The person's movie is coming out very soon. And I was like, now I actually understand that dancing is not for everybody. Because when you see some of these actors dancing, you know that it's not for everybody. But Funke does it and she does it well.
And it works for her.
Toyin does it and she does it well. Now, Kunle said, it's not my thing. It's not fight. It's just not my thing. Yes, you want to say something, madam. Say it, because I know you've been wanting to talk.
Excuse me. The thing is, yes, quite all right. What he said, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing bad, but don't mention my name. You shouldn't have mentioned my name because I'm not the only one dancing.
Okay, for instance,
you shouldn't have mentioned my name because you can't dance. Doesn't mean you should not mention my. I'm not the only one dancing. Then you just mentioned it.
He said Funke and Co. Funke. That was not
insulting anybody.
I'm not saying insulted or not. But you shouldn't have just mentioned my name.
Why?
Because you can't dance.
You need examples.
Doesn't mean... Guy, you can't dance. Oh, Lejo, you not feel dance, not feel move body.
And he's not disputing that, babe.
Then you shouldn't have just mentioned my name. You have your own way of promoting your movie. This is my own way of promoting my movie and it's working for me.
For me, Funke was actually the best person I could have actually mentioned there. For even the right thing that she's doing. Because everybody knows that Funke, when it comes to promotion, she does these things online. So in calling out her name or mentioning her name was not even bad.
If Funke is taking it the other way,
I feel like she has.
I will understand.
I feel like that name that he called was like a time bomb.
Me well or not.
No,
the name that he called to Funke was like a time. She wants to explode over.
That's what I'm saying. You
something
don't know
that
if
happened before.
So it's probably
not.
That's
because I saw no reason for
probably it feels that there's a backstory to this,
it feels to me like.
And for her to have reacted that way, probably there's more to it, and that's how she reacted.
There's something that we don't know about.
It was just very easy. And said, he said Funke, in another video, he said Funke sent him a message. No, Funke called or sent him, I can't really remember. But Funke reached out and said that, get my name out of your mouth. And then he tried to call back, but she didn't pick.
It was unreachable.
And Tony Abraham actually accepted it in good faith and said, well, she understands what Kunle is saying. The fact that you like to dance, and I'm saying, no, I need you to get something, Elizabeth. It's not bad if he mentions her name, saying, well, okay, for instance, oh, Elizabeth is wearing this dark shade. Well, I don't know, for me, wearing it is exhausting. But the way Elizabeth does it, well, it does not mean I'm talking down on you. Does not mean I'm coming for you. I'm just actually applauding. It's actually applauding.
A very good example is, let's take Pokoli as an example. Obviously, we know how Pokoli is. He's always everywhere wanting that. I'm like, me, I can't do what Pokoli is doing. That doesn't mean that I'm trying to say what Pokoli is doing is bad. It's just me saying that's Pokoli's lifestyle. It works for him. But me, I won't do it.
Like I said, I think it's a time bomb that was waiting to explode. I think maybe there's a backstory to
that we don't know yet.
And then just that statement is like, no, you shouldn't even say, yeah, probably. I don't want to hear my name. And I don't want you to ever say my name. So,
and
if you know who Kunle Afolayan is, for him to have even mentioned Funke's name of all the actors that we know, come on, that's even like that's even kudos to Funke.
But then it's a take a time bomb, but they'll all be fine. But then, whatever marketing has changed. What's her name? No, Omotola was also saying that she made a statement which I felt was quite when she said it's not professional to dance. For me, whatever rocks your boat is fine. If dancing is what rocks your boat, it's okay.
Dance.
If it's going to make your market sell, it's okay. No problem, dance. And if it's not going to, if it's the other way around, fine, do it. But one thing I've come to realize with a video I watched yesterday of a very famous actor who is said to be known as the baby boy in the industry, that dancing is not for everybody. That one, when I saw that video, I was like, no, this dancing thing they're saying is not for everybody. But the movie industry, it's just, I hope they find, but I think it adds to the fun of the whole industry. There can't really be that 100% peace. There must always be controversy, there must always be this and that. And again, the fans actually pitch these actors against themselves. But yeah, it is what it is. That's it. Let's move on to another story. In this life, in this country, I like when Nigerians show who they are. You know, there's always a funny thing about Nigerians. We are very dramatic and we don't hesitate to put up a show. We always love to put up a show. So these shop owners, they met themselves at their shop. Probably it rained, and then they were probably sweeping, you know, their water in front of the shop. One was sweeping it to the left, another was sweeping it to the right. Like, don't sweep this water to the front of my shop. Another, don't sweep it in front of my shop.
Imagine.
So they were both doing that. I loved that. Was a very nice workout. The one was the exercise was given, and it was very funny to me. Funny that two adults, two men, will actually do this exchange
and the other gender came in
of hands and everything. So I want us to see the part where the other gender came in, where the lady came in. I have something to say about that. You see, so that is where I have issues. These two men were doing this exercise in peace, like whoever. Now who go tire? Now who go tire first? And this lady, and that is one thing of this other gender. This lady came in to bring in chaos where there was peace. And she wanted to start using the broom on the man. Why? Why did you collect the broom if you know you are going to bring drama and trouble to the situation?
Let her talk for themselves. Yeah, Elizabeth, I have the floor. Yeah, now, speak.
Like I said this morning, I want to make up.
No, you must talk.
I don't want to shout.
You want to what? You must see your gender.
These are two men. Yeah. Two men were doing that exercise.
You know what? In this life, if there is no this my gender, trust me, you cannot enjoy it.
Violence.
But that's violence.
This.
But that's violence. So.
What are we? No, why are we there?
Oh, you're there for violence.
We are.
For violence.
Yes, we
I like that. I like that certification.
She used the broom.
I like that approval.
It was being physical.
If she has not brought that broom to hit it on him, trust me, you won't like it. That is the highlight.
I don't support violence.
I don't support violence. I don't like violence.
I don't support violence.
But the fact that
we brought spice to that situation.
No. There are other ways to do things, but that's she being violent.
To be honest,
because she brought
spice, yeah.
She using the broom on the man.
But that's not. But why did she want to use the broom on the man?
Bumi, it's a different case now. Yeah, the two men were going about their day. Let me put it that way.
And that is it, their day.
They were going about their day. To me, let me switch back to you. And she from nowhere, because obviously what they were doing was already getting both of them angry. But it was just that exercise, like you said, just keeping them in that very mood. And she came from nowhere. First, she just splashed the water on him.
She was one that started. Yeah, she splashed the water on him. And the guy did the same thing.
And yeah, he did the same thing. And the next thing she did was, she used the broom on him. What if in that situation the guy had done something back at her? Everybody would have said, oh,
or he had
the guy,
retaliated.
or we don't know the kind of anger that was already in him, and she from nowhere used the broom on him, and it would have been the case of, oh, the man did this, the man, but people will forget the fact that it was the woman that struck him first.
I can see when it comes to the woman, the gender can that's when you put your
because your gender, they always
used to stand up.
Your gender, they always do. Your gender do the most.
Violence, yes, but what my gender was actually doing was wrong. Sweeping to the other side, where I see the gutter there trying to.
Yeah.
No, I won't lie to you. But if we had not brought that spice, you guys.
Violent spice.
But the fact that the way I had issues is these men were doing that, like I said, they were having a.
They were going about their day.
But the lady decided. No, because I'm here thinking what was going on in her brain. She looked at the two men and was like, this is not drama enough. I want more drama. And she decided to collect the broom and started doing more than what the man was doing.
This is a very good example of when two people
She's the devil in that case.
When people are having issues in the house, husband and wife.
She's the Eve.
And the husband is just trying to be chilled on his own. You start hearing the man saying, no, me now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. We've seen it. And that's a very good example of what that gender would do.
But you know that lady is the evil one.
Yes,
you know she's the devil.
She is, yeah.
You know she's the Eve.
She's the violent one.
She's the violent one. And you know what? Whatever family she belongs to, you know what she's going to be doing in that family.
Yeah,
it's very clear. Everyone related to. Hold on, please. Everyone related to that lady. Everyone who knows that lady should know that if there is any issue that involves that lady, if there's any issue involving that lady, if there's any issue involving that lady, you don't need to know. Don't do your investigation. Know that she's the one behind it. She's the one behind that trouble. It's very obvious with what we've seen.
No, get in her mouth. As far as I'm concerned.
No, you support your gender now.
We've been violent, so I said I don't want to.
But why would two people wake up in the morning? No, let's be honest. Why would two people wake up in the morning and be sweeping like this just because of water? Will you do it, Adedayo? Will you do this? Yes or no?
But
will you do it?
People are frustrated.
But will you do it?
People are just trying to get carried away.
Will you do it?
I won't do it, Bumi.
You won't do it?
I won't.
Elizabeth, will you do it?
Is it because we want?
Elizabeth, will you do it?
I will do it. I will do it too.
See, like there's even a gutter. See, there's a gutter.
The other way around.
No, but for me,
I won't do it the other way.
Now let me be very honest here. If I see that you woke up in the morning, all the water that was in front of your shop, you decided to sweep it to the front of my shop, because I am the true son of my mother. I will do it. I will do it because I'm the true son of my mother. I will do it like that. No, you decided that there's water in front of your shop and you decided to bring it to my shop. No way.
See, for me, the whole place was wet, so it was of no use trying to sweep from one side to the other. Everybody will still match the water. So if you like sweep everything, you sabi.
Well, that's the much we can take in the world of social media. We'll go on a quick break. When we return, we have the topic of the day. Stay with us.